Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Just finishing a few things for the setup. I had to restart my PC. So I have to, yeah. The webcam. It's not starting up. Yeah, sometimes when I reboot my PC, is also getting the latest, Windows updates, and sometimes the Windows updates are overriding some of the microphone settings or other stuff. So I have to redo a bit of setup, but I think we should be good. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Okay, I'm ready. I am ready. Hello, friends. Good afternoon. What I want to do today, I want to continue the quest we were doing yesterday, but before that, I just want to do a fix because we had few crashes in the yesterday event, and those crashes were due to a very simple problem that the commands were exceeding a certain maximum size in the database, and so basically UAJet was issuing an impersonate command, but impersonate command was longer than the database table that is recording the GM commands, the GM logs, and so we got a crash, and that kind of crash. Let's see. I mean, I can extend the table, right? I can extend the table. Do we want to extend the table to 65? Yeah, maybe. I can extend the table to what? To text? I can extend the table to text. MySQL text. MySQL text. MySQL text. It should be 60,000 character or so, so it should be. Let me see. Yeah, but the command can be pretty long. So okay, let's do the Let's do the change. We will change it to text. I don't have an issue with that. We can change it to text. So I will do this. I will change GM log table I can extend an important one, and for the person I can extend the table to text. And I think that the extension to text, I can do it now directly. It should not be a problem. Because it's basically GM command log. So extend the GM command log to text. So we can do update. No, not update. Alter table. Alter table. Well, I can do it in. I can do it here, and it will give me the command. So we want to change the command from varchar 200 to text, right? That is the change we want to do. When I click on save, it's giving me the alter table, you see? So cannot have a default value. Cannot have a default value. Okay, fine. Okay, we change it to text. Holy shit! I think it's million of records. we may have a lot of records in this table. I tell you. I don't know how many we have, but I think it's a lot. You know what? I think we can just execute it, so we can probably put it in the one that we already executed. We can just put it here. Extend GM command log. Modify column command text character set Latin, collate Latin Swedish CI. I don't know about this. Why we need to specify that? Can it take the... Yeah, I think it should... If we don't specify, we'll take the table default one. Okay, we can do it in production, by the way. I think we can do it directly in production. Hello, Arite. Good afternoon. I think we can do it directly in production. So the next restart, it will... the next restart, it will okay. Okay, I think we can just execute it. Let me just see how big is that table, because I think it may be very big, eh? It's 1 million records, 1,500,000 records. Wow. I think I can automatically, let me do this. I can make it bigger if you want to see what I'm doing. select count from GM command log. We can say where. I think I can delete. Wait. What I'm searching for? Ah, yes, I'm command. Where command equal to /info, because for example the /info 18,000. I was thinking more than that. More than that. I mean, all the info I can delete. All the rain I can delete. All the visible, invisible. I mean, all the info we can really delete. It's not a problem. So we can do delete. Delete from GM command list where command. This one is really not needed, right? And I would say 127. What are the ones where we are? There is a lot of teleport me that I understand. Like all the teleport me, I think are completely useless, right? I think there are a lot of teleport me, I assume. Yeah, 369,000. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. So many. So let me delete also all the teleport me. So this table, just in case you lost a bit what I'm doing, this table is a table where we store all the commands that the GM are issuing in the game. And the reason is that we can always have, if someone is reporting abuse or problems with game masters, you know, we can always go back and check the log of what happened, right? So for example, we know if a game master is spawning items for someone, is spawning money for someone, is teleporting someone in other places, is, you know, whatever he's doing, right? Is impersonating or whatever. But there are certain commands like info, you know, and teleport me, which are really not relevant, right? Are really not relevant. So spawn item inventory. because we have two different GM command, one that is here and one that is inside command admin data. And this is the one that is reused. So here I would like to exclude, yeah, exactly, all of this command. So slide info, also all the slide. Well, depends. If it slide me, yes. If it slide someone else, I guess. Well, but also all the slide. Slide me is 900. And slide is 100, 1252. I don't know if slide can be abused. Maybe we can avoid the slide me. Visible, invisible. And not too many. I'm thinking. I think the real spam is generated by, because slide can be abused in theory. You could slide another character into, yeah, and kill him, right? So basically the only ones that cannot be really abused are info, teleporting myself, I don't know what else. Like also petition, right? Petition, petition. How many petition we have? $29,000. Wow. Yeah, I think also the petition are a problem. So I would remove also the petition. I don't think you can abuse petitions, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. And today the music is loud, huh? Every day is slightly different. I don't know why. Every day. The volumes are slightly, like now. Do you even hear the music? Probably not. Wait. There is a problem in the audio. Okay, now you hear it. Now you hear it is pretty low, I know. Yeah, it was yeah, as usual, when you restart Windows, some USB devices are switching ID and info teleport me petition. Let me see what else we have. Char list, but char list. Char list. Yeah, also char list. I think is not. I think char list is also something that cannot be abused. It's just reading stuff. 24,000. Yeah, we will exclude this one as well. We will exclude this one as well. Because it's only a query command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Wow, exactly 9. Exactly 9. So we will delete all of those as well. Fuck. GG. Probably didn't execute. I don't know, I think it did. I think it did. Anyway. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. $13,000. Okay. What else do we have? Petition, visible, invisible. Yeah, also visible, invisible is a bit useless, I would say. But I don't think we are using this too much, so for now... Yeah, in fact, there are three. There are, yeah. Inspect. 6,000. Not too many. I deleted them anyway. I think the commands are pretty much this one. There is a lot of teleport. There are some kill NPC. Well, kill NPC actually can be abused. So I think kill NPC we will keep it in the list. Okay, I think I think for now is a good enough. Is good enough. We still have more than 900,000 GM commands logged here, right? And which I guess the majority is all the impersonate. Okay, we did it. Okay, so this one we did it. I will flag it as done. Okay. Good. Yeah, this was now I would like to test it just to be sure that this is actually working. So I think that as a default we will exclude info, teleport, petition, character list. Visible, invisible, I think there are too few, it's not a problem. Slide, I would like to keep it. Slide, I would like to keep it actually. The others are too few. I can. Nah, it's okay. So we already deleted about 600,000, and we can do it by date in the future, right? We can do it by date in the future if needed. Hello, Phoenix. Hey, SQL, yes, SQL. We have a lot of SQL in our game because our game is based on a SQL database, and we have a lot of data. We have millions of rows because the game is generating a lot of stuff. But okay, let's test this one. I think it will work, but it's just to test it. So let's start it in debug mode. Now for the impersonate, I don't know. Wait a second. Command. I don't know why there are some. Because there is also the command, the single command. Like if you do impersonate without any option, because you want to have the list of option. That's why. I see. So in theory, if let me do a select. Let me do a select count from where command, instead of like, we will say command equal to in person. I'm not expecting this to be a lot, but let's see. Yeah, 27. Okay. So in reality, it's very, very few. It's very, very few. Even if here it looks like it's more than that, but probably not. We could delete all of this, but we can purge it one day. We can purge it. Okay. Server is starting up. So we want. What do we want to test? By the way, I need to do a check-in, I think, because it's sometime I'm not doing check-ins, and then I forget what I did. Yeah, let's do a check-in maybe. So what we modified is interactable. So we added interactable rotator. Example to have a bridge, a drone bridge. Draw bridge go up or down. The maps, I don't know. Add new items for outpost area. In the NPC chat bubble, I did just a small fix. Fixed play button, so it cannot be pressed twice, as it was leaving the loading screen up. Warehouse, opposite entrance, tower blockers. It is all good. Interactable actor is when I added the rotator, eh? We added, yes. You cannot drop quest items to the ground anymore. That is to prevent new players to lose quest items. You can still drop them in a you can still drop them inside a container, but that's a bit of a special thing. Yep. So we filtered this gem command. That is the one that we did now. So filtered gem commands. Info, teleport me, petition, chart list from the gem command log. Okay. What else we did? Cache manager. Yeah, we added a quest item flag. Scripting. Yeah, so here we allowed teleport OP to be able to load a guild house. So basically in normal, in easier terms, we fixed va bene. Slot manager. I just commented out this stuff. Disallow sending quest item by email. Interesting. By email. By mail, not email. Why I said email? By mail. Not email. Okay, I will check all this in. Nice, so we have it. Now let's test the changes that we did. Hello, Marcelo. I'm doing good. How are you? Sometime I don't hear from you. Doing good, doing good. The game is progressing well. We are adding stuff, making it more stable, fixing bugs, adding new things. So overall is pretty good. No target given. Okay, you see that we hit that, and then we hit this, right? And we exit, so we don't log anything, right? So okay, works. By the way, petition. No. I don't know if there is also a window. Chart list. Can I select myself? No, I cannot. Huh? No target specified. Okay, good. Yeah, they all work. I was thinking, what about window? If I do /window, is /window a GM command? No, I don't think so. Huh? No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Okay, good. So we did some filtering. At least the info, the teleport, the petition, and the chart list are excluded. Now the petition I think is very, very few, but whatever. If we come up with other ideas, we will put them in. I think the majority are this one, are info and teleport that are used very, very often. And so it's good that we filter them out. Okay, so this is done. This is done and works. Very good. Now... I don't know if I want to have the set me gravity though. Or the set me. How many set me we have? Wait. How many set me we have? 38,000. I think this one also should be all deleted. I don't think it's needed. I think petition there were so few. I think petition, or maybe I will remove it. Because I understood that it's only when you... I think so, right? If you open the petition window... Yeah, if you open the petition window, you are not going through that. So... Yeah, so petition we can probably remove it. But set me, I think it makes sense because we don't care if the GM is setting something on him, right? We don't really care. We don't really care. So this would be 7. Eh? Yeah, I think these one are the most used. I'm doing well. Maybe I've been to improve myself in a new job. I need to start making my own. Still no good internet. Still no good internet. Pity. That would be a problem, Enos. But yeah, depends how much you use it. But... Okay, so I think that this change is done, and the other change of expansion of the impersonate is done. So we can go back to our work, right? And our work was to ensure that we finish this initial stuff. By the way, maybe before that. Because it would be nice to have the new lamp. Let me see if we can we can have the new lamp. Okay, the new lamp. There is a guy named Trensol that did, which is a player, by the way, and he created a new item, right? That I asked him to create, which is a lamp. And I want to use this lamp in many places. So what I'm trying to do is to decide where we will have that lamp. PS distro. Meanwhile, I have to delete this. It is really not needed. By the way, I don't know why this one was still. Because we deleted some stuff. Okay, anyway. Okay, fine. So what I want to do, I want to add it under things, light sources, right? Yes, light sources. This one will be lantern number 6. Lantern underscore 06. The horses have good internet. What do you mean the horses? Another the swimming pool. Just not at my little hut. I think what happened. Yeah, we need to work on that, Marcelo, because I want to put it in. The Raurim 3, yes. I don't know when you have time again, but we can check that, because it would be very nice to put it in before the next release. Like in 1 week from now or 2 weeks from now, it would be very good to put it in if we can. Would be very nice. Because it's a very nice change, and you know. Okay, so this is the lamp. I want you to look at the hanging paths, and you go stuck. No, I can look at it. We can check it. Okay, so this is the lamp that has been built. I think it's very nice. I really like it. Now the poly count may not be correct, I have to say. Well, it's actually pretty good in terms of poly count. Yeah, this one is too much, but and this one also can probably be made just with a flat surface. Yeah, it's a bit high poly, but it's okay. I think it looks very nice. I think it looks very nice. Yeah. Obviously, this part, I don't know what happened in this part. It's a bit crazy, but this part is a bit crazy. Obviously, it doesn't make any sense the way it is, but so this one we really need to reduce, but pretty much also all of this we need to reduce. It will be reduced a lot, but if we take because it's okay, I understand. It's fine. There is some subdivision going on and some yeah, this part is crazy high poly, like impossible high poly. Right, so only this one is 40,000 faces or something, but it's okay. So basically all this one needs to be deleted, right? All of this needs to be deleted, and yeah, and it should be like this. Now this is also very high poly for us, because I want this land, and also this guy is very high poly, but we can decimate, you know, one by one. Pretty easy. No, I want to put this one in game because I need it. I need a new lantern. You know, I really need a new lantern. I think like this is enough, boys. I think like this is enough. The only problem of decimate is that it's not really keeping, you know, the symmetry somehow. Even if you try, even if you ask him to do it, he's usually not really doing it, right? If I do symmetry X and then I decimate, right, it's not really doing. But anyway, for us, it will be like something like this, right? Something like this could be good. It's already kind of high poly, yeah, but I think I want to reach a point where, so for example, this one and that one are a bit redundant, like, so there are polygons inside of this, polygons inside of that. Even if this one is basically 1-to-1, yeah, it's okay. But you know, pretty much with the same effect, we could expand this one to be. Oops. Why? Why? If I remove the subdivision, I go like this, huh? What is going on here? It's a bit of a weird. I don't understand exactly what I'm looking at. I mean, what is. I mean, why? Why? It's not very clear to me what happened. What happened here? Seems that there are a lot of duplicate faces. Ah, because there is all the inside. You know what? I think we're gonna cut it all. I'm going to oversimplify it a bit, but I think it's better. I think it's better. I'm going to oversimplify it a bit, but it's a lamp and I need, you know, many of these lamps. So we cannot really go crazy poly count wise. I don't know why it's so broken here. I don't know what was the idea here, but it seems to be kind of broken at the back, like if something happened. Like if it took a hit, right? It's not really regular shape, it's kind of a weird non-regular shape. Okay, it's a bit more regular now. Now I think what we can do, because anyway will not be visible, right? So this part ouch. Okay. This part will not really be visible, so I think we can just delete it. So all of this will go, and our ball, our sphere, whatever it is, you know, yes, will match. Hopefully, is matching the same. Yeah, I think it is. Is it? Kind of. I mean, not exactly, but kind of. So we can, you know, we can match this and this. Now, the only problem, let me just check. We need to check the inside, because I think there is a bit too much inside. You say, like this one as an inside or not? Ah, no, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't have an inside, so I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Doesn't have an inside, huh? Oh no, it's the same faces. Okay. Now I think we will have to simplify it even more, but maybe I can do two versions, two LOD. Hello, Miula Me. Hi, welcome. This thing will be lantern that I want to use in some of the new areas, because I need a lantern for the Stone Hammer race, our dwarf race. And so I think that this one will be used for that. I mean, I'm sure it will be used for that. Yeah. So the model was done by someone that pretty much never used Blender. And it's pretty amazing how he managed to do what he did. So it's very nice. He managed to create this thing pretty much from scratch, right? Learning Blender, and yeah, it's very nice. Oops. So what I'm doing now, I'm just fixing the model a bit. So that is simplified compared to the one that he created, but pretty much I'm going to reuse exactly the same shape and pretty much the same shape, and it's pretty good how he created it. I mean, it looks very nice. Okay. Yeah, there are some useless edges, like for example this one is a bit useless, and fine. We will delete them. I think that we will probably delete. I mean, there is a bit too much. Yeah, like this one is exactly this one, right, is exactly planar, and I think it's completely useless. I think it may be used. No, also here is completely planar. So yeah, I think this one should really go. I think if you dissolve edges, it should actually go away completely. If I dissolve, can I dissolve edges, or I can only dissolve? Yeah, I can dissolve edges. So if I dissolve edges, yes, that will become a single face, right? And I think we have the same problem here. There is another completely useless edge. Okay. So now if you look, it should be clean. Yeah, I think now it's clean. I don't know if I want to leave it at this resolution, okay? Because this resolution is fairly high for our standards. Oh, cool, you are creating your own game? Yeah, we created it already. The game can be played right now. If you go to our website, which is linked below, we have a game made already. The game is done! Well, we are improving it. I mean, it's not done, but let's say that, yeah. There is more to do for sure. But it can be played. You can download it and play it with any problem. You go to planeshift.it, the link is below, and you can download it and you can play it. Why if I do G non Z? What? G non Z. Why it goes up and down? You crazy? Okay. Yeah, so this lamp will be used in some of the new areas that we have built. And I think it's still too high poly, boys, but we will see. We will see how to reduce it, okay? I think it's still a bit too high poly, actually, but fine. I'm not completely convinced about this part. Like, I don't know if I want to have, you know, something that is more like this. And so the light being the, you know, lower. Because as it is now, the light is fairly high. Right? I think it's a bit of a waste. I think it's a bit of a waste I mean, I like the design, but at the same time, I don't know if I like the results. So probably I'm just gonna do it this way, right? So that the light is, I don't know though. I think it was nice though. Maybe just lower, or we can push this one higher. Good question. Good question. Good question. Yeah, we can just put this one higher and just save some geometry. I think anyway it will be completely invisible. To the normal player, this will be completely invisible. This is anyway a small lamp, right? So whatever we do is... now, one thing... Now, one thing that I feel we are still a bit too exaggerated is like this part at the bottom, right? Where I see that there is all this redundancy, you know, and while the redundancy is nice, right? I think it's not really adding anything. And also this redundancy, I don't think is really adding anything. It's just adding poly count for nothing, right? I understand it is nicer, but I feel that this is completely useless, right? I mean, like this. All of this is completely useless to me. So I think I will delete everything and then I will do this and I will just merge it in the middle and that's it. I know, I understand it's not the same, but I understand it's not the same, but for the sake of making things a bit lighter, you see, I mean, it's not, I mean, you will never see it anyway, so. And I think it's exactly the same idea here. I think that this is nice, but unnecessary, really. It's nice, but completely unnecessary. I don't know how much I want to do it unnecessary. I think we can dissolve all of this. Oops, no, that didn't work. Why? That didn't work. Why? You should. Oh yes, it did. It was just displaying it in a stupid way, but it did work. It did. It did. Yeah, and all this part at the bottom also is completely useless. I would say I don't know if I want to cut all of this really. I don't know if this is too much. I don't know if it is too much. Don't know if this is too much. Probably is a bit too much. I could do this and then join this one with the upper body, right? Yeah, probably like this is reasonable. Yeah, I think like this is reasonable. Okay. Is already a lot of detail, right? But at least it's a bit less than what it was before. So let me save it. Let me save it as a V2 or something. Yeah, and the end result, you know, is not really that different. I think we still have a lot of poly count, but you know, these days with our graphic cards and everything, poly count is not that of an issue, and tomorrow will be less and less. But I think that here also we have one extra useless loop. We can probably completely remove this and just close it. I understand you're screaming a bit at the moment, but like, no, don't do it. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. But yes, I'm gonna do it, boys. Okay, I think that now it looks fine. Let me just see this guy. I don't know why this guy is not connected to the other piece, right? Why this guy is not connected? It's kind of strange, right? Because we want, I mean, as much as possible, if you can have geometry that is actually connected, is easier. Yeah, I see what is going on here. Well, can we at least connect this too, maybe? Yeah. I mean, the inside it will be completely invisible, right? So the inside is really. I see what is going on here, but I think it's a bit too much. I understand what is going on, but I don't think we actually need it. So I think what I'm gonna do, this will be also a bit painful, boys, huh? Will be a bit painful. So I'm going to delete all of that. And basically connect this one to that one. Now, unfortunately, it's not the same number of polygons. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. It's not, huh? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. It's less than this. Ay, 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 ay. It's less than that. Well, I think we will leave with this. Okay. Fine. Fine. Now. 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 Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. We are a bit in trouble, but not really, really in trouble, okay? But we are a bit in trouble, eh? We are a bit in trouble because... Come on. Oh my. Ah, because I have the X-ray maybe. We are a bit in trouble, yes. I know. I know. But at the same time, I think we can find a way out of this. I think we can find a way out. And the way out would be an overlap like that. What is this? I don't understand what is this. What? Is it just like an extra layer of stuff? Didn't get exactly what was that. Wait a second, I'm getting confused now. Why we have this double... Ah, because one is the bottom, one other one is the top, right? Yeah. Okay, fine. Fine. One is the bottom, one is the top. They are made slightly different, but it's okay. So in theory now we should have pretty much the same result, just with way less poly count, right? But yeah, we have these borders sticking out, which is what we wanted to obtain as an effect, and the inside is anyway closed. The bottom, actually the bottom is not needed because it's completely, yeah, the bottom is not needed, boys. Because it's completely, one second, because here it's not easy to say. Yeah, exactly. This bottom is completely useless. It will never be seen. It will never be seen. Because it's closed by the cup, right? By this cup. Okay. This border, I mean, this border is nice in theory, but in practice is also completely useless, huh? I understand the finesse of having a kind of an embossed border, but it will be completely invisible, I tell you. Completely invisible. It's a nice finesse, but it's completely invisible. Completely invisible. It is a game made by volunteering in the style of old school. Yeah, exactly. No map or little arrows. It will require you to think and immerse in the world. Yes. Nice dwarf who are at the front line of new technology. They do gas lamp and cold gas. No, there will be a candle. There will be a candle there. Not a coal or anything else like that. Nothing like that, my friend. What? Hello. Who joined? Hello. Hello. Is there any duplicate stuff here? Because I see that when I do... Ah, that's the mistake. Okay. That's the mistake. Hello. So yeah, everything that is inside of this, we need to delete. Right? And we just replace it with a nice flat face. Exactly. Exactly. Right? I mean, we didn't save a lot, but still, you know, if certain detail is basically invisible, you know, it's not a good idea to put it in. Okay, so I think we cleaned the bottom part quite a bit. We cleaned the middle okay. I don't know, there is still a bit of extra, but we can probably leave. Like this layer probably. It's not really visible, right? I mean, if you really want to go and kill it even more, I think that this layer please, you can do it. No? You cannot. Okay. This layer, right? I mean, imagine that the layer does not exist. I think from the outside it will look pretty much identical. I mean, it's not a lot. It's 64 faces, right? It's not like much. And it was anyway modeled by someone, you know, but you know what? You know what? Yeah, I know it's not as nice as before. But yeah, but I think it's good enough. Now what? Now, so we have that, we have this. By the way, if you want to make this line a bit bigger, we could, because we have the geometry actually to do it. So we could take, yeah, maybe let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. If I take all this, right? Assuming that I can select them all without selecting other stuff. If we select all this and we scale it vertically a bit, right? Our thing will become thicker, right? You see? Will become a bit thicker. So will be probably a better usage of our geometry. I think it will be a better usage of our geometry. So let me see if it looks better with a thicker one. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does look better. So yeah, I think we should do it like I did it now. Yeah. Now, one thing that I don't know is if this thing is actually centered. At the moment it's not centered. No, like this is centered. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I think I like it. Now, going back to this part, okay, here we have the same problem, right? I mean, there is this nice pattern. There is this nice pattern, dun 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 dun. But this can be done with textures so easily, right? Instead of going crazy with geometry like that. So I think that this part will just be a single block. I know that is a bit painful to see, but it is just what I'm gonna do. Boom. So all of this. Now, I don't know if I'm getting stuff inside. Seems not. So I can probably delete all of this. And then I can do the same trick I did before, you know, and we can have these two things joined. Right? It seems that there is also here like a completely useless subdivision, in particular this one is, we can dissolve it, and this one as well. There was wait a second, no, it's okay. So that one we can dissolve it, and this one also we can dissolve it, I assume. Well, yes and no. Yes, we can dissolve it until here. Okay. Oops, for some reason it returned. Why returned? Okay. Doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to do it. Well, we do it this way then. If it doesn't want to do it. What the fuck? Okay. Yes. Okay, all this is good. Hello. We are trying to add a new lantern in our game because we don't have enough lanterns, believe it or not. I mean, we would like to have more. I'm trying to have one lantern per race, but okay, the other thing that we should do, we should absolutely go back facing, because I think we are not seeing the model the way it is. Yeah, exactly. As you can see, as soon as I did back facing, let me save it. Things went weird, right? You may say why? Well, the reason is that this is not modeled as a two-sided material. It is not modeled as a two-sided material. Which at the end is fine, but you see that, for example, here, here we have two-sided. Here we have two-sided, and here we don't have two-sided. What is going on? What? No, there is just a mistake in... okay, there is a mistake. There is a mistake in... because it probably was mirrored, and there is a mistake in the way it is. Yeah. Like this normal is flipped. These normals are completely flipped. These normals are all wrong. There is a bunch of wrong normals actually. Wait. What did I do? Yeah, this is all inside out. All of this is all inside out. All of this is all wrong. Somehow, some way. This bottom part is actually modeled only once, which is a bit of an issue actually. It is a bit of an issue. Because it means that you will not see this, right? And it is a problem. Now this part is okay. Now this unfortunately is also modeled only once. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Yep. It is. You know what? Okay, let me do something crazy and see if it looks bad. If it looks bad, I will undo it, okay? So basically the idea is if we just close this, right? And it's closed this way, we will not see from the inside the top, but we will not have the, you know, and it's probably the easiest way, by the way, because otherwise we have to recreate the inside, duplicate everything to also have the inside, but I don't think this is something I want to do. Now it's true that usually these kind of lamps, mainly if they are, you know, heating here in the middle, so they have a candle in the middle, they need a bit of a, you know, they need a way to have the heat to go up, right? So if I close it this way, obviously we are not really, you know, doing a good job in that sense. But the point is that if I leave it open, right? If I leave it open, I will have to reconstruct this part somehow and make it, you know. No, I think I will. I think I will close it this way. It's the simplest. It's absolutely the simplest way, and I think it's the most efficient that we could have. Oh wow. No! I understand. I don't know if I want to have this as much high poly as it is now. The top part, I mean, top part is very nice, I have to admit, but the top part alone, right? The top part alone is 200 polygons, right? So we have like a, it's not a lot, huh? It's not a lot, but at the same time, let me see what happens if I do 0.5. What? Looks identical. It looks identical. 0.5 looks absolutely identical. So now is 123 faces. I think if I go more than this, I will start to do damages, right? If I go more than this, I think I will do damages. Yeah. But actually, not too many. Actually, not too many. We went down. I don't understand too much why here I see the divisions. Why I see these divisions here in a different way, like if they are different. Why we have those thingies in the middle? Why? There is something strange. There are those useless vertices that I don't understand why. Okay, I did a delete loose and actually it removed a bunch of stuff, including those ones. Yes, fantastic. Okay. Now, is this thing still costly? Yes, it is still costly because this thing at the moment is 2000 triangles. It's 2000 triangles, which is basically one of our characters. It's truly one of our characters. I mean, our characters are very low poly. I know. Ah, but look at this. Look at this. Okay, so there is still a bit of optimization to do here, for sure. So I can delete a bunch here. It is really not needed. At least this part is not needed like that. Is it open? Is it closed? Okay. So what we can do... I think we will do the same trick, huh? So we delete everything here and then we connect these two, or or even worst, we connect it like this. Or even worst, you know what? I think we just do it like this and it's just perfectly fine. I don't know why we have so many duplications there. I have no idea. Why we have double the vertices? I mean, it's less polygons than before, and the result is basically identical, which is... so we are below 2000. We are at 1992. I don't think we can save more than this unless we start to destroy a bit of stuff. I mean, we could destroy... We could attack this guy. Because this guy alone is 300, right? Only that piece is 300. And I assume it's not very, very visible, right? But if we destroy it, yeah, we will lose a bit of this nice double thingy, which is similar to this new double thingy. I don't know if I want to do it. Let me just try one thing. Let me just try one thing for fun. Let me just try one thing for fun. How do I want it? How do I want it? Good question. Why if I scale is not... This thing is not centered, huh? This thing is not centered properly. I think I prefer it this way. I think I prefer it this way. No? Or before? Which one you like the most? I mean, both are nice, I think. Both are nice. Yeah, but the question is the top really needed, right? That's a bit of the question. I think the real question is... The real question is all of this really needed? Probably the answer is no. Probably the answer is no. Is it too big, the top? Is it too big? Well, it looks a bit big, yes. It looks a bit evident, but I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. Okay. Okay, we are at save. We are at 1,794. 1,794, and we still have a problem, pretty significant problem, which is this part. Because as you can see here, there is an invisible thing, because this thing is not double-sided, right? This thing is not double-sided. So one trick we may use is to use this, right? But I don't know if it's a trick I want to use, because we could yeah, we could, huh? The problem, I think it will look worst. No. What? I think it will look worst, but one solution would be this. This will be one solution. This will be one solution. Yeah, I mean, now I exaggerated, obviously, but the point is that this will cover whatever is the missing part, right? So it will go there. But I think it is a good solution, actually. I think it is. Unfortunately, we don't have the same resolution. We don't have the same resolution. No, we don't. GG! Meaning there are more vertices in the bottom part that in theory we need to close than that part, right? And that's a problem. So we have, well, apart of the fact that we also have this, but we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, including this. So it is a 16 all around, while unfortunately our savior is only 12, right? So we are missing, well, we are actually missing the 4. Ah, okay, we are missing the 4. I understand. We are missing the 4 of the, okay. Yeah, but we still have the problem, huh? We still have the problem. So if I want to close it, but I don't have another solution. I don't have another solution. I think I will have to do this, this, and then we will have to split this into 2. There is no other solution, boys. That is what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Hello? I mean, it's okay. I think as a solution is fine. I think is an okay solution. I think it's an okay solution. So the only problem is to split this and do that, right? And that will be, it will be perfectly closed or not? I did a mistake. Fuck. I did a mistake because in reality that should have gone here, not there. Yep. Why we see the, wait a second. Because because the inclination from here to there is too much. Oh my god. Okay, we have some issues, boys, but I will try to see if I can fix them. But we definitely have some problems here. We definitely have some problems. We definitely have issues. We definitely have problems. Because, okay, yeah. Well, we can move it down a bit. Yeah, we can move it. Well, we can move it down, maybe. Okay, now it should be done, right? Yes, but we have the problem of the inside. You see that this inside piece is basically going over the border, right? And the only issue of this is that I can move it down, but if you move it down, I have to move down also this part, which in theory is what I didn't want to go down. But I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think we can take all of this. The wall inside border. And move it down a bit. I think it should not do too many damages. We just move it down so that it is inside. I don't understand. No, it's correct. It's correct. It's correct. It's exactly correct. Yeah, we can go down up to there. Yeah. Fine. So now in theory it is closed. We have the inside closed now. So I think that my trick worked. Okay, let's merge. Let's start to merge stuff. Let's merge this with this with this. Yeah, I think I will. Ouch. What happened? It's only the smoothing, right? Because the rest should be fine. Let me see. UV map, UV map, UV map. Yeah, it's only the smoothing that is going to be crazy, but I think it's fine. So now in theory we should have these vertices merged, right? Yes, exactly. These vertices are merged. Okay. I think we are at a good point, huh? We are at a good point. Now, I did all the optimization I could. We don't have any back facing anymore. I mean, we don't have any open areas. This is closed. This is closed. All the beams are correct. Wait. Yeah, all the beams are correct. Hello, Saladman01. Hello, Trenzel. Hey, I'm butchering your lamp. I'm butchering your lamp. I'm butchering your lamp. But I had to do it because it was very high poly. Very high poly. And there were some you know, missing, I mean, non-closed things. Like here, for example, there is another that we have to close. Now, to close it, we have two ways. Or we merge all of this in the middle. But we lose the border. Yeah, but I would say yes. I don't want to add more polygons. So I think I will do that, even if it's not the greatest. What we can do to avoid destroying it too much is to raise this, right? If I go like that, so that he has a bit of the original shape, right? He has a bit of the original shape. I think it's okay. We could also... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We cannot, yeah. So now we are at what? We are at 1,786. 1,786. Still painful. But I don't think I can go much lower than this. I mean, without doing really bigger damages. I mean, the area where we have a bit of redundancy is here, right? But I think this is a nice movement of the thing. I mean, we could kill it, but it's a bit of a pity. By the way, it is not closed, huh? Why? We have a bit of redundancy here. Wait, this is completely useless. Yeah, there is a useless. Well, yes and no. I mean, this we can dissolve for sure, and this we can join, because actually here is right. Is a flat area here, and the same for this one. So yeah, there is a bit of extra, still kind of extra vertexes. I mean, not many unfortunately, but there are still a few. Oops. Yeah, here for this ball for some reason was not really round. I don't know why, but that ball was not really round. But it's fine. Here there is another extra vertex that we can delete. Okay. No, but I think the result is very nice. The result is very nice. The problem I have, yeah, this ball, I don't know why this ball is not round. I mean, not that I really want it round, but this part is not round. Is like nearly round, but not really round. Like you see here at the back, you see this vertex. You see, it is a bit weird. It's fine. I mean, no one will ever notice that. No one will ever notice that. Okay, so I think we are pretty good now. We are pretty good now. I hope I didn't give you too much work. No, it's been very good, because doing this, it takes a lot of time. So I'm just fixing it a bit, but I'm just, reducing poly count. I reduced the poly count here significantly, and here also on this side. It was like an inset that we didn't need. I reduced the poly count here on the bottom and here. I mean, a bit everywhere, but the basic shape was very nice. Also, I decided to do this top a bit different. I don't know if we can still optimize here. In theory, these two lines, I mean, these things we could do with the texture, right? So if we want, right, if we want all of this, we could delete and do with the texture, which is an option, but I don't know. I think it's nice that it's on top like that. It is a bit separate, right? It is a bit separate, yeah. If we move it too much, I will... By the way, it's not really... okay, because this thing is not symmetrical. I mean, it's kind of symmetrical, but... yeah. No, but I think it looks good. I mean, we have to live with this quality. I mean, it's a good quality, and it's a higher quality than the other asset we have in the game, right? Even now that I reduced it, is significantly higher than other assets that we have in the game. Yeah. But I think it's nice. Now the problem is that if I have to put like 20 of these ones, right, it will be 40,000 polygons, right? If I have to put 100 of those, right? It will be 200,000 polygons. And 200,000 polygons is pretty much our main city. So yeah. I don't think I can reduce it more. If I reduce it more, I'm gonna do damage. I mean, like, okay, for example, we could decide, you know, to remove this and this. But I think it's going to remove a lot of the character of the lamp, right? Like all these loops, can we remove them? Yeah, in theory we can. In theory I can do this, you know, and just join this with that. But I think it will remove a bit of the character of the lamp. Maybe this one we could remove, I don't know. But right, so like that thing, I mean, it's very small, so it's not going to be seen a lot by people, right? In theory, right? That thing. So I could, you know, delete it, take this, move it up, and just connect it to the top, and probably is enough, right? I mean, we could do the same, you know, in other places and... But... what the hell happened here? Oh, we have a problem. We have a missing vertex. Actually, we have a missing vertex. It's pretty much everywhere here. What happened? Did I do more damages than I wanted? Wait, because I think I'm doing some damages. Wait. I think I'm doing some damages, huh? Careful, huh? Careful. Why these ones are not connecting? I think one of the hardest part, Trensol, is to really understand how much, you know, the geometry is low poly. I mean, how much to reduce it. That's one of the hardest thing. to do. I still didn't understand it myself really, but yeah, the point is that with that, I mean, with one loop less, right, it's pretty much the same, and we saved another bunch of polygons, right? And you could probably say the same for this loop, for this loop, for this loop. The question is how much you want to simplify it. Because these loops, every one of these loops is 100 polygons or so, right? The problem is how much you want to kill it. And that I really don't know. But if you ask me, are we a bit too high? Yes, we are a bit too high. We are still a bit too high, unfortunately. We are. We are a bit too high. Yes, we are. We are. Yeah, like now, I mean, it's not significantly different, but obviously it is less nice than before. Right? It is. But I need to find a good compromise, you know, a good compromise between it's nice anyway. I think it's anyway okay. I think we saved another 100 or so. Because, you know, all this fine detail can really be done with texture somehow, right? I think that the important is like if you have a bump like this, right? You could do it with a texture in theory, right? Because consider that you will see it probably from this distance, right? That is the normal distance you will see the lamp from. And so is that small line, you know, really making any difference? I think that one was a sphere and not part of the cylinder. Ah, yes. Could be. The one that is not perfectly round, right? So is that small line really going to make any difference? I don't know. Probably not. At the same time, how many polygons is that? Very, very little. This part is, let me see. 64. 64 faces. 64 faces. Faces. Is like this very different? No, it's not. I'm continuously killing it. I'm continuously killing it, boys. I know. I am killing it more and more. I know. Yeah, and this is the same reasoning, right? This is the same reasoning. So is that in and out really doing anything, right? At this distance? Is that in and out really doing anything at this distance, right? That one in the middle there. This one, I think it is. I mean, I think that if I look at it from the outside now, I think that this one does something, this one does something, but this one, the problem is that if I remove this, this will connect to this directly, right? And so I think it will have a different shape. I think it will have a different shape. Yeah. Yeah, probably we reach the bottom now. We reach the rock bottom of the optimization. I don't think I can do more than this. Let me see 1 second. That is completely useless, huh? That is completely useless. I mean, it's not a lot, but it will do something. Let me see. The moment we are at 1600, 1600, exactly 1600. If I do this, if I do this, right? If I do this, which from the outside is identical because that loop is not visible. I am at what? 1548. 1582. 1582. Yeah, we saved like 20 polygons. But anyway, that was really not necessary because it's invisible, right? That thing is invisible, so it's inside the... is inside. Yeah, exactly. Now, you know what is the problem, Transol, now? Is the texture. Because you applied just a bronze texture, but in reality, we need a real texture. I cannot have a bronze in the game. Bronze texture doesn't exist. I mean, materials like this do not exist in reality, right? They exist in Blender, but they don't exist in game. So we needed to assign it to a material. I don't know if you ever did textures, but we need to assign it to a material. And we need to decide the material as well. So I think bronze is okay. I think my idea that it should be... I would like to substitute pretty much all the lamps in the bronze doors. Because I think they look super bad and we never had... correct lamps, right? I just copied over. If I launch the... if I launch this... you could move the bar down to the ball and connect the ball directly. Yeah, exactly. So all those connections, you know, I think that the problem is to understand how far away you are when you see the thing, and if that detail is actually going to be visible, right? So that's the point. I'm going to try to make a lamp for null tree, no guarantees, as the first time in Blender. Nice. Yeah, we need one type of lamp for every race, because I would like the lamps to be recognizable. I really would like the lamps to be recognizable, boys. But everything else as well, like also chairs and tables, you know. Everything should be proper shape by race. So if you look, all the lamps that I have in here, right? All the apart from the lanterns on the ground, which I think are fine, these ones, but all the lamps that I have inside, they are actually a copy, like this one, They are actually a copy of the arena lamps, right? These are the arena lamps just copied and put here. But they don't really make any sense because these are the arena lamps. And why, you know, here we cannot have our own lamps, right? These are all arena lamps, you see? This. But you see how many we have? We have so many. So I think that the problem is if we change them all. But yes, I would like to change all these ones with these ones. And I would like to place them also in the new outpost area. So basically, where am I? This way. This way. This way, 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 right? I also would like to put them in these towers. Yeah, inside the different place. Yeah, I would like to put them there and here and this tower and the other tower. I would like to put them a bit everywhere, right? This will be the new stone armor lamp. I understand it's a bit sophisticated, but I think it's good because dwarves anyway are also engineers. And so I think they can design this. I don't have a problem thinking that they can design this. Maybe it's a bit elaborate here, I understand. But at the same time, I think it's cool. Do you want me to kill this? I can kill this. I think that bottom is basically invisible. This one, I can kill it. I think I can kill it. I don't know if it's going to look... well, it's going to... yeah, maybe not. Because if I kill this, it's going to look vertical. It's going to look like this. Yeah, but I think, yeah. I think it's not bad actually. So this instead of this, I think it's probably even better. A bit more square actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. So if you want to kill it, I think, can I just dissolve all of this? Ah! No, that was not a good idea. I need to do this and then go down. I don't know if we are... yeah. Yeah, it did it. It did it. I don't think I want to reduce it more than this. I think that is the maximum reduction. Still, as I said, this is... it is a bit heavy compared to our standards. And you know, we can design for the future. So Transol, do you want to try to texture it? I can send it to you like this. Do you want to try to texture it with a real texture? Can you do it or no? I don't know if you ever textured, but basically the idea would be to go to Megascan or to whatever place, take a bronze texture. By the way, we need to decide at top. Huh? I think we can have two materials. It would be nice to have two. Maybe this top can be the same as these tops or not. Like having a more of a material like this. It would be cool, huh? So if this instead of green is like orange. We take a moment, which should not be a problem. Yeah, I think if you can try it, it will save me a lot of time, because texturing is also taking a lot of time. And I mean, any help I may get, you know, is good. That's basically my current take. There is so much to do that. There's so much to do. But if we go that color, right? If we go that color, then it's really not contrasting anymore with the. It's really not contrasting anymore with the bronze, huh? But I think I like the bronze thingy. I think I like the bronze stuff. But anyway, if you compare this one now, there is 1,500 polygons, right? So if I take like a picture of this, 1,500 polygons, and we take the original one, I think you will not see a lot of difference. I mean, obviously there will be, because, but that's the point, right? So when you, so if I open up the original one, which I think is this, right? And this is the original one. That is the original one, right? And we, what happened? No. This is the original one. This is my modified one, right? Right. Now you can immediately notice some differences, right? Like this border has been completely modified. This border has been greatly simplified, right? This as well, right? So obviously my version is way simpler. Also, okay, the top is different. Well, but just because I wanted to have it different, but I don't know if the end result is that different, right? Cannot have them at the same sides for whatever reason, but I don't know if the end result is that different. And right between the two, and the difference in terms of poly count is massive, right? So this one total was 213,000 faces, which is obviously absolutely impossible to use in game, and this one is 1,500. So it's like 20 times less, right? 20 times less. And yes, we lost detail, I know, but this is a game ready asset, let's say, and this one is really not usable as it is. But it was very good, because I could make this, you know, in 1 hour, while this one took so much time, you know, and it's great. And there is always this phase of optimization. Okay, so I think I will save it like this, and to me it is pretty much final. It is pretty much final. We just need to decide. We just need to decide. Right? Ah, is he? No. Oops. How do you center this thing? Now we just need to decide if we want to have a more contrasting color, because at the moment we don't have a contrasting color, right? And why whatever I do is not changing? Because it is a JPEG inside. I never understood this too much. Is it a texture that is inside a Blender file, right? It is a texture that is inside a Blender file. So if I want to see it, how do I see it? Cannot see it, huh? Bah. I never understood that too much. The embedded texture in Blender always left me a bit puzzled. I don't understand. I don't know if you know how to do it, but this seems to be, yeah, reading something. But yeah, it should be just a texture. It looks really good. Thank you. It should just be a texture with UV maps, right? So the only thing that you need is a standard UV map, and you need a texture that is a bronze texture or a silver texture. If you want textures, you can go on Quixel, right? Quixel Megascans. We can have, since we are Unreal developers, right, and we work with Epic, we can use any. Hello, Josh Boricua. Hi. We can use any texture that are present, you know, in this website, Quixel Megascan. We can use any texture for free. So you can just log in, say that you are an Unreal Engine developer, and you can download any texture from here. If you think that is, you know, that is useful. Or if you have Substance Painter, that I don't have because I'm not an artist, but if you have Substance Painter, then okay, you can do it with Substance Painter. But I don't have it. Okay, so I will send this to you as it is, and you can try to continue from there, right? But I think in terms of geometry, it's pretty much done. I would say done. So this is lamp etching V2. I will rename it. I will call it Stonehammer Lantern V2. And I will send it to you right now. Wait. Sorry, I got distracted by a message. I opened Discord, people were messaging me. Okay, I'm sending it to you. Boom. Boom. Go. Okay, you have it. Nice. Okay, let's continue. We still have about 1 hour before I have to go to dinner, but let's continue with the stuff that we were doing yesterday. And let's try to populate. Yeah, because for example, you know, also this building inside, I would like to put those lamps, right, in this building. I really would like to put those lamps so that we have a better, you know, nicer lamp thingy. Okay, let's continue. So where did we arrive? Ah, yes, we arrived when the yeah, I remember. Now I already did some work this morning and a bit yesterday on the quest. Let me see. On the Ibar quest, right? I did some work already. And basically what I changed I think I should just test it because I think I changed pretty much everything I wanted, including the fact that it's telling you how to see. But wait a second, it is different. Oh no. No. Agility, endurance, strength, intelligence. I remember I changed this. No? Ah, yes, it's this one. Yeah, exactly. So this one. This step will never be done with the new outpost area. Exactly. So you know what? I think this one we can even remove. I think I will remove this step. And so here is speaking about combat styles, right? There is a style of guard that taught infantry. I think it's starting by you sensible plan. There are a total of 5 combat move up to infantry style. We teach you the first. The other move. No. Now this one, I don't know if it's really correct though, because we have infantry moves. Wait, let me see. I need to double check that it is really still the case in PS Unreal. And I don't know if this is the case because it depends on your rank level. Depends on your rank level. Okay, let me restart the server this way. Okay, let's launch the server. I want to see, because yes, it would be nice if we could have at least one combat style used and explained by him. So they will explain you basically how to switch combat style. Yeah. He's not really explaining you how to use it though. And all this one, I want to have them optional. I think all this one I want to have, yeah, exactly. You see, they are already optional. 23, 23, 23. So, they are already completely optional. So using weapons, using armor, hunting beast. See you, Fergus. Bye bye. So if we log in as with this character, okay, and yeah, I want to see one thing. If I go on the skills, right, and I look at my combat skills, my sword at the moment, because the first I think this thing is not applicable anymore, because it will depend, you know, it will depend on which weapon you are using, and it will depend, yes, and it will depend on your rank, and pretty much all the special moves start from rank 10, which you will not have at this point, right? When you reach this part of the game, which is basically the beginning, you will not have rank 10. So I think that so unless we make a branch in the quest that he knows exactly what you selected as a weapon above, no, I think it's not possible. I think it's not possible. There are some special combat styles, right? I don't know if we want to call them combat style or we want to call them combat moves. I mean, these are all moves. They're not styles. You are not, you know, side slash. These are all special attacks, basically. Yeah, I think I will change it. So it will say, taking the weapon I gave you, fight creatures is the only way you should be trying to put your skill. However, there are some special combat moves, let's call it, you might see being used. These are very hard to learn without being taught, which at the end is not really true, but fine. You will, after that, you know, you will ask, is there one, or we can ask, what are these combat moves, and yeah, what are, no, tell me more about this combat move. Tell me more about these combat moves, right? Tell me what I can do this combat move, please. So I don't like this thing about the style, because we don't have a style anymore. We have combat moves, so it is outdated, right? So I would say the special moves depend on the weapon you are using. For example, for a short sword, or a long sword, because yeah, they are grouped by weapon type, right? So sword, knives, axe, mason, hammer, melee, blah blah blah, right? Maybe we can say depends on the weapon type you are using. For example, most swords, right? Most swords, yeah, I think all the swords actually. Most swords have a side slash. Allow you to perform a side slash, right? And we have the description here. It's saying sword attacking with the blade edge. A sword attack may consist in extending the front leg by using a slightly kick motion and propelling the body forward. May you find a side slash. With the blade edge. Just a side slash, adding more power to the hit and some slashing damage, right? And some slashing damage. I think you can just say that, and then you can say, I can teach you the first is not possible. He will not be able to teach you. We can say I can show you, you know, it is performed like this, right? It is performed like this, and then we can say Ibar takes a stance if you were ready for an attack, and then moves his body to the side and swings powerfully his sword, right? And swings his swords powerfully, something like that. I mean, it just show you how to do it, right? But all the rest, I think we can delete all of this. I think we can delete all of this. And the only thing I want to add is an information, right? Information, and we can say if you open the skill window in the top menu, you will see icons on the row of each weapon type. Those will unlock with ranks, gaining ranks. To switch to a special combat move, right? To switch to a combat move, you can use Q or E on your Q or E keys when in combat mode, right? We can say that. I mean, it's not like something that they have to use immediately, but as soon as they gain one, they will be able, at least they know how to do it, right? And I think if you do it now, so if you go combat mode and yeah, you see, at the moment I don't have any weapon equipped, so that's the only icon. But if I take a sword, I don't know if I have sword. Yeah, I have this. So if I take a sword, go combat mode, yeah, you see here on the left, my primary weapon, I have all the, by the way, we still have the bug of the scroll, huh? We still have the bug of the scroll. Oh my god. That's pretty bad, eh? Yeah, it's not scrolling properly. Pity. It was working in 4. In 5, they did something to the UI animation in widget, and it's not working as expected. So I will have to fix it. But at the moment, okay. Anyway, you can teach you that. Now, Now, all this one will be optional, 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 optional. Well, this one will not be optional, meaning that this will be the end of the... so what about using magic? No, let me make this one more explicit. So you will say something. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to move on. Let's proceed. What is the next step? What is the next task? Something like that, right? And he will tell you. He will tell you. So here where we complete the quest, right? Magic. Yeah, because this one was kind of a... This was a kind of an answer to magic, but I don't know if I want to have this. I'm ready to move on. What is the next task? In theory, we could have two. We could have one if you already did. If you already did the Orphea quest, and because you know our yeah, maybe he doesn't know. I'm thinking, boys. I'm thinking because we need, in theory. So we fixed this one, right? This one we have it. This one is done. We fixed this one that is done as well, and now we are working on this one, right? And these three are pretty much in a sequence because here is giving you a lunch pack and here is giving you a broadsword, and so you have to go this sequence. But actually these two other quests are open. They can be executed at any time, right? They can be executed at any time. Which is a bit annoying, but can be executed at any time. So this guy doesn't really know if you executed those already. So I cannot just say go to Orphea, but we can say... Maybe let me change this. Or I can add another one. Wait, maybe we can do this, look. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this. What about magic? What about magic in combat? So here, yeah, here will be another optional one. I don't know if we have too many, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 5th. We have 5 options. But okay, I'm ready to move on. What is the next task? Did he tell you that you actually passed the test? Yes, he did, eh? Because at a certain point he told you, I'm pretty sure. Step 21. Step 21. Step 20. Step 21. Yeah, anyway, I think I don't want to recheck all this logic, but I think it's correct. I think it's correct. Let's assume that it's correct and I will test it. So all this is in parallel, and then this one, okay, I'm ready to move on. Actually, this one, you know, would be nice if it could be the same as this one. Because in theory here is asking you about extra rat height for, but it's not really required. So I think you can jump directly here. Yeah, I will have to test it. It's a bit of a mess. No, what I was thinking is that, okay, you're asking this. You're asking about magic. You're asking about magic. This one I will remove it. This one I will cut it off. So it's just answering badly about magic. And here we will go on the new task. We will go on a new task, and the new task will be, okay, I'm ready to move on. What is the next task? I will change completely this. And I will say, I will say, I don't know if you visited Telzana. What is the name? Telzana. Yeah, Telzana. If you visited Telzana yet, if not, you should do it. And you would say, and he looks a bit annoyed, a bit reluctant to speak. He looks a bit reluctant to speak. No, a bit hesitant, a bit reluctant to speak. In case also that, right? We use the same thing, that Dermorian Orphia over there. So where is Orphia? We said that Orphia is Orphia is lower tower 3. Okay, here. Lower tower 3. So it's here in the middle. Okay. She and her horrible stuff. You can find Orphia in the lower tower. And he would say also, you should do it. She is located in, where is Telzana? Telzana is high tower number 6, at the top of the high tower. At the top of the high tower. Okay, and così, or about magic in the lower tower, or Telzana in the at the top of the high tower. Okay, like this I think is good, huh? And here the quest is completed, while here is not completed. This will require, okay, wait a second. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, we have 5 parallel things. Yeah. Okay, let's try to load this one and test it, because I think I did so many changes that I want to understand if it's even working. But I think it is. I need quest scripts. I need quest scripts in production. Right. Quest scripts. Come on. In prod, yeah. Quest script in prod. We do where script like libar. Okay. Oops. Where script. What? Don't understand. What? Is this one 1134. So we substitute all this text with this one and we save it. I have to disappear again. Have fun till minutes by. Hello, Pizzik. Line 303. What the? Line 303. Okay, I'm ready to move on. Yes, yes. This is the end step. It is the end step. Hello, Leedzax. Hello, Leedzax. Hey, thank you for the follow. Can you speak English? I cannot read Cyrillic characters in any way. Even if I understand that is hello, how are you in Ukraine. Nice. Are you from Ukraine? Is this, huh?
Привіт, як ти? Привіт, як ти?
Which is hello, how are you? Hello, my friend. I'm not from Ukraine, but I'm a strong supporter of Ukraine. I really wish you the best in the war, and I'm following the war like every day and trying to understand how it's going and trying to support for what I can. I know tonight, I mean last night in particular has been a very tough one, but it's great to see that the military, the air defense system managed to shut down most of the drones. So there was a very great defense last night, which is absolutely amazing. So I really, but yeah, it's a very dire situation, and I really hope we finish soon. I really hope you guys can win this war and can get an end of this nightmare, really. Where are you located in Ukraine? Which city? You know, lately I know more the geography of Ukraine than one of my country. Reading the news. In Kyiv. In Kyiv. But now you're in Canada. Okay. Yeah, the attack of yesterday night was really in Kyiv, in the Kyiv area. And yeah. There's been an artist working with us that was from Odessa. and she had to flee because yeah, the war was starting. And but I did some work with her on the game. So she made all the homeward screens drawings. So all of them are made by her, which is from Ukraine. I should also delete my wait. I should delete all the quests that I have for this from this guy, right? Just to avoid, because I want to restart the quest from zero. Character quest. Right, character quest, airlog. We need to understand. Wait, there are a few things. Airlog. So that is the number of my character. This is the quest. So if I do where player ID equal to this, okay. So one of these guys is E-bar. This guy. So we need to delete all the and assigner ID. Okay, all these ones we can delete. Let me just maybe copy this somewhere so that I have it. All quests of airlog with E-bar. Okay, so I have that saved for the next time. So if we delete all of this, basically my character will have no more quest with that guy, and so we can restart it from the beginning. I want to go into politics, but this makes me so sad. Oh, you can go into politics as much as you want. I mean, in Ukraine to Russia war, you can go as much as you want in this channel. I live in Montreal now, but I'm trying to learn French. Sorry for my English. No worry. Don't worry. But anyway, you are not alone. I mean, the whole world is with you, so the whole world is with Ukraine. I mean, there are like very few states, you know, that are with Russia, and you know, if you look at who they are, it's like scary to see that they are the same kind of like-minded crazy dictators, right? So there is like North Korea and a bit of South Africa, but very little, and Syria, and that's pretty much, and Belarus, and that's it, right? So are just the last few crazy guys in the world missing, but then hopefully they will be gone one day. Okay, so this is the restart of the quest, right? So we are starting from scratch. And we start from here. Now I'm thinking, do I have to do anything else? No, I think it's good. So I start from here. And greeting on the guard of this commander for this outpost, busy at the moment. Push this chest, it continues. Some job to organize the Orcative warriors. Also, unfortunately, it goes a little. The mages. To make sure they are all sent to station. Yeah, I don't know if I like all those poses, but yeah. The countries where force equal power. Yeah, I mean the countries that are so crazy to live like 200 years ago, right? Because if you have if in 2023, like today, where we are working on artificial intelligence. We are working on going to Mars. We are working on, defeating cancer or things like that, where the whole world is fighting for, a better world for humanity, and you have like one guy or few guys that are thinking, no, I need to conquer more land, I need to conquer more land because I'm still living like in the centuries where there were the emperors and the kings, right? So it's really countries that are living in another epoch, right? That are living like 200 years ago, and that's what is annoying. They have a mindset that is out of this universe. No one of us, may think to wage war against anyone. We want to work together. I mean, I want to learn what you Pizik know, right, about anything, so you can help me to do stuff. I don't want to make war with you. I want to like know what you know and try to work together on something, right? So that is the mindset of pretty much everyone in the universe at the moment. I mean, yes, there can be competition, right? There can be a company in a competition with another company, and so maybe they see each other a bit as enemies. But even there, maybe they build something, and that, thanks to the competition, they move forward faster. But no one these days is thinking about conquering land with tanks and with, I mean, it's so out of this world. It's so out of this world, and there are just few countries left: North Korea, Syria, Russia, and a bit of Africa, and then it's done. When these guys finally die and go away from this universe, and new people take the government, because I assume there are a lot of good Russians as well. I hope so. So when new Russian young guys, join and form a new government, that will finally be gone forever. Why we had, did you pass their test? And then there was the question about, wait. I think there is a mistake, because he asked me if we passed their test. There is a mistake. This one should be step 2. So there is like an optional here, but this one should be connected to number 2, so that this one goes away. But anyway, okay, I fixed it, so I will reload it. But basically you should be able to answer yes, I passed the test directly. Yeah, you know what is the problem is that, yeah, they may be insignificant, but the problem is that it may become another Palestine versus Israel, so that's the issue. So the freaking border, so let's assume that Ukraine managed to win completely, right, and push Russians out of Ukraine, which I really, really hope so, that it happens soon, right, as sooner as possible. But let's assume that they do this, and so they have their land again. But then, how can you have freaking Russia stop, shooting missiles every day, like Palestine versus Israel, Israel versus Palestine, right? So how the hell do you stop that? Now, the only way would be that Ukraine joins NATO, right? But they will never join until the missiles are stopped. So that's kind of the dilemma, and I don't know how that will go. So I think that the change needs to come from inside Russia. So Russians should like open their eyes and go like, what the fuck are we doing, right? So let's stop this completely. I think the change needs to come from inside of Russia. That's the only way. China will step in and slap Russia. I don't know. I think China is too commercially driven. I don't know. I think it's too commercially driven. I think China just does what is better for their economy. They don't really care. I don't think they care. Ukraine is so far, and they don't care. At the moment, they have super good prices from Russia on a lot of stuff, so they are buying stuff cheap, and you know. I think the only point is where if their public standing is getting damaged somehow. So that would be the point where they may step back a bit. But at the moment they are always like, yes, no, yes, let's have a lot of peace. I am for peace. Everyone is for peace. Okay, everyone is for peace, but you know, you're really not doing anything. So I think they will continue that way. They will continue to be like in a kind of a gray zone forever, you know. They will never be the ones doing something. They will stay in the gray zone, get stuff from cheap stuff from Russia, and wait that something else happens. Which is understandable, right? You are getting oil and resources at maybe 30% discount just because they cannot sell it to anyone else, so why not? Right? Okay, so if you type here a weapon, right, is recognizing the weapon that you want to type. I don't know if I want to have this menu though. Type in the name of the weapon you want. Because if I click on this, I don't know exactly what happens. You see that this menu is kind of remaining there, but okay. So at this point, you will go in this room. No, not in this room, because in this room people are sleeping. Are you not affiliate yet? No, I cannot be affiliate, because if I am affiliate, I will have to stop streaming on YouTube. Because there is this stupid rule of Twitch that that the content that you publish on Twitch is exclusive for 24 hours, and you cannot multi-stream. But that's the affiliate contract. So if you don't sign the affiliate contract, that is what I did by purpose. I didn't, so I didn't ask for affiliate. You can, right? But you don't have the benefits, like you don't have subscriptions, you don't have, you know, the channel points and things like that. I don't know. So anyway, you will go to this room, and in this room we need to have the rats. Now the question is, how many rats we want, boys, in this room? Also, do we want to have cages? Like these rats are kept in cages or what? Do we have a cage item? I don't think we have a cage item. I think it would be nice to have a cage item though. No, actually we do. We do have cage items. Do we want to have some cages, like if these rats are kept here for whatever reason? We have a cage item. Where do we use this cage item? But he has no door. Fuck. This cage has no door, so it's impossible to use. Shit. Where are we using this? Where are we using this? Magic shop? Oh, okay. Magic shop. Magic shop. So we have this cage. We have this cage. Holy moly. Yeah, it is inside the... It is a down lanks. We have this cage. But we don't have a cage with a door, which is a bit weird actually. Should we make it? I mean, it's very easy to make, actually. Let's do it. Let's make it, boys. Miscellaneous cage. Miscellaneous cage. Okay, let's do it now. Let's do it now, boys. So to do a cage with an open door, I need to get that cage. So we go. The problem is that I'm finishing my time. I think we can do it. Where should a cage go? Under containers? Yeah, under containers maybe. I mean, at the end, a cage is a container, no? Hello, Cage 01. Who joined? Wow, Hula. Hula. What happened? You crazy? You have to buy your video card. Why you are spending money on me? You should buy the video card. Not spending money on me. I mean on me meaning on plane shift. Are you completely crazy? Thank you so much. The Amazon Prime? No, that's not the Amazon Prime. That's a donation. That's a money donation. That's a direct money donation. You crazy? What happened? Okay, I will put glasses on just for you. Ah, look at my glasses. You like my glasses? I will put glasses on only for you. Lol, I haven't give the money. Hey, there is a hula jump, $10. Hula jump, it says, $10. That is what it says. Someone gave it. I don't know who, but someone gave it. I gave it already so much of my time. Hey, but he's saying hula jump, $10. You crazy? Are you crazy? Anyway, thank you for the $10, whoever it was. Thank you. Who was that? Cage 01. By the way, all the money that is donated is not going to me. Is going to our non-profit organization, which is Atomic Blue, which anyway is basically us, and we are using the money only for the game. So we are using the money, you know, to maintain the servers, the stuff, the website, because the servers are donated actually, but the website, or if we have any expenses, and also for commission. So we are commissioning stuff like drawings, 3D models, you know, and all of that. Hello, developer. I give it already so much. Pizzik gave it for me. Pizzik. How do you know that it's Pizzik? Hello, Luca. Hi, developer. Atomic Blue. Yeah, Atomic Blue is our no-profit organization, no-profit corporation. You can go here. You can go to Atomic Blue. Atomicblue.org is a legally incorporated organization, which is actually a charitable organization. The website is not too good actually, but anyway, because it was a Flash website, and then I had to convert to pictures when Flash disappeared. But you can see here a bit about it. But yes, and the only project of Atomic Blue at the moment is plane shift. Okay, I would like to have a cage which is actually open. So we will do what we will do. I need a door, so I need to duplicate this, right? I need to duplicate this. I need to... What happened? What? No way. Something weird happened. Control L, yes. Shift D, yes. Now, what? Uh-oh, this cage has a problem, I guess. Or I imported it twice. I imported it twice. What the fuck? Ah, no, it's the... it's the collision box. Ah, no, it's the LOD. We have 3 LODs. Why we have 3 LODs for this thing? It's so stupid. Anyway, yeah, sorry, it was the LOD. It was the LOD. It was the LOD. So we do this. We do tool option, correct face. By the way, this thing is not properly rotated. Oh my god. No, we need to fix that first, because if it's not properly rotated, we will not be able to use, you know, all the good stuff that Blender allows us to use. So I will have to be sure that this is properly... Yeah, exactly. And also would be nice... Well, no, like this is enough. Like this is enough. Okay, so we'll take this and we will move it on the X. And the UV are preserved because I asked to preserve it. Then we do this, we move it here. We do this, we do this. No, 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 we do this. Yes, 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 we do this. Atomic Blue, yeah. Where did this name come from? Was the first release of our game. Our first release was Atomic Blue. And you may ask yourself why. I have no idea. But because it was something, I don't know, I like the name and it was something small enough. But if you go back and look at all the names, of our games, of our releases, you will find a pattern. And maybe in that pattern you will recognize something. I don't know how many people notice. I think I mentioned it a few times, so people already have the answer, but yeah. There is a bit of a pattern inside all the names of our releases. But I didn't continue, so I didn't continue with the pattern, so but I should. So you should take all the names of our releases and then ask yourself, what is going on here? I mean, is there a meaning? I mean, is there a point in these names, or they're just random? And probably you will find out that there may be something. There might be something there. That might be something there, boys. So I will, yeah, basically what I will do, I will take these bars, put them there, right? Put them here. And then simply we will have this part Maybe with a lock. Do we want to have a lock? Yeah, maybe we will have a lock. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a lock here. Maybe these bars in this part of the door will be slightly more frequent or not. I don't know. The problem is, guys, that I need to go now. That's the unfortunate event. But yeah, pretty much this, and this will become a separate object. Well, not a separate object. I don't want to animate it. I mean, it's just to make it. But yeah, and I think I need another one probably. Right? I need another one here at the beginning, because this will be like the rotation part. And so this, and this, right, will be, I can separate as separate selection. And then if I can somehow move the pivot here, yeah, and then I rotate a pivot, I rotate cursor, whatever, I rotate Z, nah, I rotate nah, what? Wait, okay, we have our open cage. And we have our open cage. So I think I will place some of these cages, maybe someone closed, someone open. Maybe I will do the open and the close. Maybe I also add a lock. And in theory, and we will put them here in this part. So they will be basically where the rats are kept inside cages. Did Tim Sweeney donated you through non-profit through a physical person ID? He donated to the non-profit, yes. The money that they gave us as a mega grant, they gave it to the non-profit, yes. Hello, Fruitsy Collins. Hey, welcome. Unfortunately, I have to go, but thank you for definitely thank you for the donation. And thank you for the follows and everything else. If you want to support us, you can become a Patreon. And so go here in patreon.com/planeshift. And you can join and get some good stuff that we have there. And yes, anyway, the game is released. So you can go to planeshift.it and download it. You click on download now, you can download it and you can play it right now. The server is up. Let's go! Let's go, boys! Bye bye! See you soon! I will see you tomorrow at 9:30. 9:30 p.m. European time. Oh yes. Bye bye.